Everybody is walking through this lifetime making faulty actions. Making it faulty or making it wrong the first time is not a problem, because you must have made it wrong in order now to rethink, to become more intelligent and figure out the solution.
Have you ever made a mistake? Well, this is the ultimate guide in an exclusive video from Master Shi Heng Yi of how to deal with mistakes and also how to deal with trauma. Today's video was made possible at mulligan.com, where you guys did sell out the Not a Journal, and we are now offering buy one get one free on the same code 2023 at checkout on the t-shirts. Yeah, thank you guys. All the profits from the website go back into creating this content as always. And also please show some love to Master Shi Heng Yi at shaolin.online. But before that, if you've ever made a mistake, this is the video. If you're struggling to deal with mistakes, this is the video. If you don't want to make mistakes, this is the video. If you're going through trauma, this is the video. If you experience trauma and you're trying to deal with trauma, this is the video that is going to help you. For me, this was one of the most profound conversations I've ever had. And I know I say that these videos have a huge effect on me, but this one in particular, especially about mistakes and how it's related to trauma, but especially about mistakes, the way he articulates this may change your life. It changed mine. I have never ever heard somebody articulate about mistakes like this. Please, please, if you enjoy this video, share it with somebody, because this could change their lives too. Let's dive into the video with the amazing Master Shi Heng Yi.
Many people nowadays also, there's something that maybe happened in their past, which either is related to a mistake a person made by himself, or sometimes it's related with another person, that another person did something to you. Very rationally looking at this means, so right now you are not feeling well, you are suffering, you are not sleeping well, you are not in the mood to do anything. Why? Because there is something still blocked inside of you that continuously every day and every night is sucking your energy, because you continuously think about it, turn it around and think about why it happened. Yes, and we are 8 billion people in this world, and I'm sure everybody would find something and that fits into this type of explanation of a situation. Sometimes unfair people treat you in a way that feels very unfair to you, and it is stuck inside of yourself. And sometimes you are taking decisions and something goes wrong and you are blaming yourself at the same time. But there is that saying afterwards, everybody's more intelligent. But now there are people that went through these type of situations but found a way to move on. What did they do? And once again, we're ending at the point that there is something we need to learn, that we need to add into our personal toolbox. And that one is to learn what it means to let go of something. To let go that you are blaming yourself. Is, for example, with the story of Confucius. Everybody is walking through this lifetime making faulty actions. Making it faulty or making it wrong the first time is not a problem, because you must have made it wrong in order now to rethink, to become more intelligent and figure out the solution. It only then becomes a mistake if you continuously do it wrong over and over again without taking the past into consideration, what happened before, and repeat that mistake. This is the real mistake. But without any experience in a certain field, how could you know better what decision to take? So in a way, what I'm saying is, there is no reason to blame yourself. Especially not if sometimes these decisions were first-time decisions, where you just had no experience before. But this is the whole point, why it's important to sometimes be faced with different challenges, with different problematic situations, for you to turn on the intelligence and find a solution. But if after the first time you're already giving up, then there's no outcome. Then there's nothing that you have learned. The only thing that you're remaining right now is regret and sorrow, which is neither going to bring you forward nor anything else, because you have not understood the message yet why you ended up in that situation. You need to overcome it. Your next level of development comes in the moment where level 1 is solved. You found a solution for level 1. Now, challenge number 2. Next level. As long as you don't find the key for level number 2, stay there. Many years, repeating over and over again until you see it. And this is like the way now how it can maybe help if that mistake was up to your own, let's say, behavior. And the second way that maybe helps is to just understand, just like the tea before, you do not know where people come from. You do not know through what type of situations other people went through. Sometimes external people are overwhelmed with their own life, which is why not always is in their own control. And this is why sometimes people talk things that they don't mean like that. And why sometimes people do things without knowing the consequence of it. And so instead of blaming them also for it, it can help if you just understand and try to project it at least as good as you can towards them, that you feel compassion for them. Because he or she is the same like you. The situation is just different. The circumstances are just different. But if somebody is full and filled, if I'm complete, where the hell should I come up with the idea of causing you suffering? The only reason I would ever come up with something like this is because I'm unhappy with something about my life itself. I'm missing something. I haven't found myself. I'm not complete. That's why I start blaming other ones. That you are all responsible why I have this stupid job whatsoever. Then it's always easy. But why? Because I have the unhappiness. I'm unhappy. That's why I want the world to know I'm unhappy. That's not something to blame. This is a personality to have pity for. This is a personality to wish him, hopefully he will find his peace one day. And of course, some people will say there are things that can never be forgiven. Number 1, they will be forgiven. And number 2, this statement, it's only going to make your life harder. Because the person who caused the trouble to you, maybe he's right now even lying somewhere in Hawaii, having a great time. He did that mistake that you suffered, but you are the one right now still sitting here, not forgiving, suffering, while he is enjoying his party. something's wrong about that view. If he made the mistake, he should be the one suffering, but not you. So what does it mean if you don't find a way to let it go? It remains with you and you suffer with it. It's your choice. What is the alternative? Revenge is another field, but revenge is not gonna recreate balance. Why? Because at least in our tradition we say, nowhere in this whole world did hate ever ended hate. Somebody hates you, you hate back, it's not gonna end it. Nowhere. Hate is never the solution for hate. Now it sounds so fluffy, but just like the Buddha said, there's only one reason, one way how to end the hate. By its counterpart, by understanding. Hate wants to separate. Hate wants to cut off. The opposite of it is you have the force, you want to combine, you want to connect. And it's the harder way of having compassion with a person that gives you hate, and it's even harder to even start to develop the feeling of love towards that person. That's why we call it is a practice.
And there you go. I told you that this was an amazing message. The mistakes, the thing about mistakes, that they are not mistakes unless you do it twice. It's not a mistake unless you learn from it. That's where the real mistake is. That absolutely blew my mind. And that acceptance for me has helped in so many things. And then to talk about trauma. Everybody in life will experience trauma at some point. It is inevitable. Life has this way of hitting you on the blind side as well very often. When everything is going so well, when you least expect it, life just kind of has that way about it. For me, when I lost my son, it was the ultimate trauma. It was me out of control. It was my worst nightmares coming true. I had no control over stopping this from happening. And he passed. And for me, that created this ultimate acceptance that these things can happen. And for me, when you've not experienced these things, these videos right here, these messages are the types of messages that I just want everybody to hear. So thank you for watching. And everybody who supported us at mulliganbrothers.com, you guys sold out the Not a Journal using the buy one, get one free code 2023. So if you go to the website right now, we've just added the t-shirts using code 2023, buy one, get one free at checkout. Guys, I promise you, as always, to commit to inspiring change, and my brothers and my sisters do too. All the profits from the website go back into creating this content. You know, that's a given, and you guys know that. But even more than that, myself and my brothers, this is the world to us. Inspire change. We wear it on our chest every day. It's written on the walls of this building. It's written on the outside of this building. It's tattooed to our hands. It's tattooed to our necks. When Jacob died, my mission became to change the world through inspiring change and helping as many people as possible through our videos, for our films, for our content, for our companies, whatever it is, that is the plan. And you guys have helped support that. I cannot thank you guys enough. Anyone who donated to my son's charity as well, we have now raised enough money to buy the first headstone. You do not understand what that means to me. Thank you so much. I'll keep you guys updated and posted on that. You can follow me on Instagram at Jordan Mulligan Brother to see more about the charity. You can follow my brothers as well at Luke Mulligan Brother, at William Mulligan Brother, and my sister at Niamh Mulligan X. This is a family business. There's a few more of my siblings, Erin, who also is not on social media, but is involved in this business. And it is what makes this possible is my family, my brothers. It is the Mulligan brothers. It's the Mulligan family. And the fact that you guys support us, it means the world. And we're going to make sure we commit to you guys, and we're going to make sure that you get what you deserve in return, that life-changing inspiration, that spark. We want to spark the mind that changed the world. We want to be a part of that. Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.